everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of a pregnancy update, but also I'm answering your questions. So I asked you guys on Instagram, and also I did a community post on YouTube and asked if you had any questions for me, just kind of like updates, things that you've been wondering, stuff like that. And I did get a bunch of questions. So first I'll do a little bit of an update and then we will dive into the questions. If you are new, I want to welcome you to my channel. My name is Michelle and I am so happy that you are here. Alright, so it's currently after work right now. If you are new, I am a teacher, and so I am feeling a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie, I have sweet tea here because it has been the best. I've been craving it so much, especially when I come home and like if it's a really nice day out, I crave a huge mason jar of sweet tea with a little bit of lemon in it. So good. So that is what's going to keep me chugging along in this video. And also, it's beautiful outside today, temperature wise, but it is super gloomy and cloudy out. I like to film when it's bright and beautiful and have natural light, but that's not the case. So I'm tired, the lighting's not good, but the show must go on. So here we are. Alright, so let me think about, first of all, updates. So the last major update I think I did was probably like my first trimester update, with the exception of vlogs and stuff like that. If you follow my vlogs, you get to see a little behind the scenes of basically my whole life and everything. And I feel like that's probably what you guys like the most is my vlogs. That's what I have so much fun creating. I do want to start being on Instagram more and being more active on Instagram because that is so easy just to pop on and like show you what I'm doing that day, how I'm feeling, and like update you guys and connect with you on there. But for now, if you follow my vlogs, you get to see a lot of that. So the last like sit down update I would say was probably my first trimester recap. I'm currently 16 weeks pregnant. I turned 16 weeks pregnant today, and I think baby is an avocado if I looked right. I really don't look at like my apps that much until Tony and I sit down and we read them ourselves. But when I looked to see how many weeks I was, 'cause I thought I was 16 weeks and I am, it shows up right there, and I'm pretty sure it said an avocado. So that's how big baby is. How I'm feeling very good, honestly. I have so much more energy. If you watched my first trimester recap, you know I was feeling terrible. Not sick to my stomach at all, just so exhausted. The most exhausted I've ever felt. That is gone. Last night I remember feeling crappy for the first time in a long time, but you know, for the most part I feel myself again, which is so good. Like me sitting down and filming this after school, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm a teacher. I'm always going to be tired after work. This is just normal. So the fact that I can sit down and film this and talk to you guys is amazing, and it's a new feeling. For a long time I would not have been able to do that. So I'm starting to feel myself again, which is really great because I do have the personality where I like to accomplish things. I like to get my to-do list done, and I feel good when I do, and I feel good having a lot of goals and getting them done. And so when I wasn't able to do that, it kind of like, I tried to give myself grace, but it just kind of got me down because I wasn't like, I don't know, getting that like fulfillment, if that makes sense. But I feel so much better now. So that is the main update. Anything else with how I'm feeling? I will get into this more. I'll do like a second trimester recap, but I have been extra hungry. I'm also so out of breath, especially talking to you guys, teaching. Like I'm having a really hard time catching my breath. Like I just feel like I cannot get enough air, and I researched and it is a pregnancy symptom, so it's normal, but like that has been a big symptom recently, I would say. It's just not being able to catch my breath like at all. And then some of the other like pregnancy update things, I guess I'll probably answer in some of the questions that you guys asked me. House updates, we can transition to that now, like what's going on with my life with the house and stuff. We are still in the RV. That's where I am now, in my little RV bedroom. But there is progress starting to be made on our house finally after so long. And I vented a little bit about it in my last vlog about how we were just having such a hard time with our contractor coming out, and it's just been a mess. Like, I did not picture it going this way with the frustration aspect of it. That has been hard, but I'm trying to put my faith in God and calm down. It's just not always easy because sometimes it involves money and issues with that. Like, if things don't get done in time, it's now costing us money, and so that's not good. That's when I get really upset. But they have been working on it all week, and they were just working on it. Like, I thought you guys would actually probably be able to hear them, but they must have left, or they're packing up, or I don't know, whatever, because I don't hear like the beeping of the construction anymore. We'll probably update details more so on our second channel, so you can always follow us there, and we'll show like actual progress, details about like what they're doing and stuff like that. As for like house content, I'm so excited to share with you guys house content, like furnishing the home, making it my family's cozy home, and then getting the nursery ready and everything. And that's something too I've been trying to remind myself is I have all summer to do that, and thankfully I'm a teacher, so I'm home for the summer, and so that is going to be really helpful. Honestly, everything has been wonderful, and my pregnancy has been going so smoothly. I love it so far. Like, I have told Tony before that I think I'm going to be the type of woman who just loves being pregnant, and I could tell he was like, yeah, right. Like, because I do like to be in control, and I am an emotional person, but I don't know, I just love it. So far, at least, I am just absolutely loving it, and I am very blessed though because I have had a very easy time so far. Okay, so I'm going to get my questions up now from Instagram first. I will answer those, and then we will dive into the ones, any of them from the community post from YouTube. Alright, the first question is, how many baby clothes have you already bought? Believe it or not, I have not gone crazy on baby clothes. In my last vlog, I like DIY'd a few baby clothes, but I haven't really gotten a lot. I intended to thrift a lot of baby clothes when I went thrifting one day, but they didn't have anything. This weekend, I'm hoping to go to a thrift store that's all baby clothes. Like, it's a thrift store for kids, and hopefully they'll have some stuff. But I think what's been holding me back is that we don't know the gender. I do still want to keep stuff very gender neutral, but I don't know, like, I just haven't wanted to go out and buy a bunch yet. I know what I want to get, but I'm actually not like someone who buys stuff on a whim. I think I used to be way more, and I think online shopping has really like slowed that down. But I more so think a long time about what I want, you know, what I need. I've been watching a lot of videos about what I actually need versus just cutesy stuff. I know I want a lot of like footed onesies that have like the little mittens attached, things like that. Newborn stuff that's actually practical, because when they're newborn, you're not really taking them out and about and putting them in really super cute outfits anyway. You're changing them how many times a day? So I've been looking at like Old Navy, H&M, I don't know, like places like that just to get cute plain onesies. But yeah, surprisingly I have not gotten a lot. You would think I would, but I haven't gotten crazy with that at all actually yet. Okay, I got a lot of questions on if you're going to find out the gender, and I would say this is probably my top question from people in real life too when they found out I was pregnant is, are you going to find out? Are you going to find out? And yes, we are. We didn't realize going into pregnancy that you could take a blood test from like a different company. Like, we're going to probably use the sneak peek test. We didn't realize you could do that as early as like 8 weeks, I think it is. We totally would have done that a long time ago. We just didn't know. And I believe our doctor will tell us at 20 weeks when they do the scan. So I'm kind of like at the point where either it will get to 20 weeks and we'll find out with the doctor. But if we get the sneak peek test in, we take the test and we get the results in before 20 weeks, then we'll get it then. But I mean, that's only 4 weeks from now, the doctor visit, so I don't know what's going to come first. We'll see. But yes, we are going to find out the gender. I think it will just be really helpful. And like, I'm a planner. Tony doesn't really like surprises, so I think it'll be a good thing to find out ahead of time. Do you have name ideas? We have a few, yes. We definitely have a few. I do think we're going to keep them private until the baby is born. I think we'll do like a baby names we like but we're not using video. I always think they're really fun. I've watched so many of them. Tony and I have very different opinions or styles of names that we like. Like, I think I like very more like, I don't know, artsy, very unique names. Artsy is not really the word. Just unique names. And Tony is more traditional. So it's been hard finding like a happy medium, but I think we found it. I do. But yeah, we're going to wait until the baby is born to announce the actual name. Does working with kids make you feel more prepared, confident as a mom? Again, if you're new, I am a teacher. I've been teaching for, 9 years. And then I've taught grades pre-K to 12. So, does it make me feel like a more confident mom? Actually, yeah, I would say it does. I don't have a lot of experience though with newborns, 1-year-old, 2-year-olds that young. But I think just like knowing kids, being around them so much, taking like child development classes in college too, like all of that kind of stuff I do. I do feel very confident and comfortable because of my experience with kids, but also like I think just knowing that I like kids so much because I am a teacher. And it's funny because in my life, like I'm a control freak. I like things organized. I'm a planner. But for some reason, and thankfully, when it comes to kids, when it comes to students in my classrooms and just like, anything with kids really, I'm not like that at all. Like, I think it's because you can't be, but I'm very just kind of go with the flow. And like I said, you kind of have to be with kids. So I am very comfortable with children, I think, because of my experience with being a teacher. Okay, another question is, what are your plans for next year? Are you taking off? When are you going back to work after the baby? So I'm given 12 weeks of leave and I will be taking all of that 12 weeks. How do you balance teaching and content creation? Good question. Not always the best. No, I've gotten better at it. It's actually been harder for some reason here in the RV, and I think it's because of the space. Like, we, meaning my husband and I, are very on top of each other in the sense that we basically have 2 rooms. So that's been the hardest. I am getting better at having like a schedule, but I know all of that will flip-flop and change once the baby comes and everything like that. I love having summers off though to really focus on content creation. But I think the best and easiest way that I've found to balance them is to have a schedule. And just to know yourself too. Like, I know at night I can no longer edit, and I think it's pregnancy, but I used to be able to edit after dinner. I cannot edit after dinner anymore. I fall asleep. I can't even read. Last night I tried to play Animal Crossing and I started to fall asleep. So I need to edit in the morning. I've been getting up at 4 a.m., which sounds crazy to some of you, but I get up at 4 a.m. I'm wide awake usually, and I'm able to get my editing done and then get ready and go to work. And I edit a little bit every morning. It's a work in progress. It's definitely not perfect. There's sometimes when I'm filming after school, like today, because I could not fit it in on the weekend. It's also fun for me. I love doing this, and so that is what makes it easier too, to pull out the camera when I'm tired or just to fit it in when I'm really busy or on the weekends or whatever it may be. Do you have any tattoos? I've been asked this before in a Q&A, and no, I do not. How many kids do you want? A bunch of people actually asked this. I and Tony both, I think, want like 2 to 3. Have you had any headaches so far? In pregnancy, I'm assuming, is what they mean. Yes, I have. I get headaches a lot though, so it's hard for me to know, like, is it pregnancy? Is it just me? I get tension headaches all the time. I get pain here that then goes up. I get sinus headaches from congestion. I have a headache right now. I've had it all day. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's from pregnancy and what's just me. So I have no idea, but I've been using peppermint oil like crazy. I have this like deep relief blend that I've been using on my neck to like relax that tension. Tylenol I'm allowed to take, so I've been taking that. I try not to still though. I don't know, I just kind of feel like weird about it for some reason. Like I know it's safe, but I would still rather just use essential oils and like stuff like that first. But yeah, no, I've been getting headaches a lot, and like I said, I don't know what really causes them, if it's pregnancy or what, but I have been suffering from lots of headaches. I love this question. It's about the house. It's what are some projects you're excited for when you move into your new home? Oh my gosh, everything. I'm so excited to furnish it and, you know, to get a new couch and get a new bed, and like we need everything. So that's really, really exciting. I know what main things I want, but I think that what I'm excited for is finding just those little things here and there to add character to my home and just really make it a home. Like, I don't want to just go out and decorate it with, you know, like the aisle of Target. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can literally go into Target and pick out a whole theme in an aisle and just like furnish your home with Target stuff. And that's totally fine. It's going to look great. But I think I just want to slowly pick things from thrift stores, from Home Goods and places like that, but like look for unique stuff, look for meaningful things. I really want a lot of plants, of course. I want plants, pictures of our family, and then just like unique items. So I'm excited just to furnish it and decorate it, of course. Tony is going to be making us our kitchen table, so I'm excited for that too. And I'm also, of course, excited for the nursery, and then to get like the newborn kind of station stuff up and running in our bedroom as well. We're going to have a bassinet next to the bed, probably like a mini changing area for during the night. So yeah, I'm excited for all of it, honestly. Also, behind the house, we don't have a lot of space at all. It's pretty tight back there because then the mountain cuts, like they had to cut into the mountain to have our landing of our house. So when you go outside of our house, you have a little space and then like the mountain bank, right? So I'm excited to plant something on that bank and then have like a patio courtyard, very cozy little space to have couches, a picnic table, a grill, like all that kind of stuff, because we are such outdoorsy type of people that I want a little spot out there to sit. And now we have 7 acres. Some of it's wooded, and then the other part will be pasture, barn area, stuff like that for animals. But that area behind the house, I do want for us just to be able to sit out there and eat and grill and just like, you know, relax outside. The last question I had was if we were going to be doing like our registry or like an Amazon wish list or something for the baby, and I had not even thought of that. Like, that was not something that crossed my mind, but it was asked a few times, and so I guess, yeah, we could totally do our little wish list. Now, keep in mind, like, I don't expect anything. I don't expect you guys to get us anything. It's so thoughtful and so sweet that anyone would even ask that. Like I said, I would never even expect that or think of that, but we can do that and I can post it. I will need to put it together first. I have like a list going on a notepad of things that I want, and my app told me that I'm supposed to be putting my registry together. So it is in the works. It's been hard though, because I feel like you go and research what to get, and there's so many different opinions. The market for baby stuff is crazy. But yes, I will put together a list. I will put together an Amazon wish list probably, or like a registry through Amazon or something like that, and I will let you guys know. All right, and with that, I am fully out of breath and out of air. I don't have anything else in me to talk. I've been talking all day teaching and now filming, and I just feel like I cannot catch my breath. So I'm gonna wrap up this video and probably head outside and take a nice walk with Tony and Dixie. I hope you all enjoyed this little Q&A and update. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, of course do that before you go. If you are subscribed and you've been loving my content, following this journey of our little growing family. You can always share my videos, share my channel. That way our YouTube family can grow and I can reach more people, more moms, and just anyone else out there. So share it with a friend, someone you might know that might like my content. Share it on Instagram, tag me. That kind of stuff always is helpful and so supportive of me. So I would love that and totally appreciate it. Also, before I go, I want to mention my Instagram, which is Michele R. Rose, and you can head over to Instagram and follow me over on there. All right, everyone, be sure to find the beauty in each and every day, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.